Take Control Books are media sponsors of MacVoices TV at Macworld 2010. See their selection of ebooks at takecontrolbooks.com. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner, and this is MacVoices TV at Macworld 2010. We're on the show floor in the Neat booth talking to Mark Gollin of Neat. Mark, welcome to MacVoices TV.
Thank you very much, Chuck.
So Neat has this reputation for developing these little cool document scanners and an impressive little filing system for that stuff so that once you scan it, you can find it again when you really need it. What are you showing this time around?
We're showing the third release of our software for Mac. The company's been around for about 6 years, started as a Windows software company. This is our third Macworld now, and we're in our third major release of our software. So what we're showing is the version 3.0, which is currently in beta. It'll be shipping in early March. It has a lot of improvements, particularly for snow leopard and leopard users.
Great. That's nice to hear that you're keeping it upgraded and giving those of us that upgrade some extra benefits. What can you show us here?
Well, let me show you a couple of things. For those who aren't familiar with our software, there's a lot of scanners on the market, but what we're really about is providing a solution. If all you do is scan paper, you end up with a whole bunch of files on your machine. It doesn't really help you that much. So we can do something like take a business card and scan it. This is our mobile scanner, which lists for $200. It comes with the software. So we not only scan it, we perform optical character recognition to pick up all the text that's on it, but then we go one step further. We have some proprietary algorithms that have been developed over the years that can actually extract all the information right out of the card. So in this case, it was able to get the person's name, their title, the company they work for, the telephone number, the address, and even the URL that was listed on the card. So this is great. In this case, I scanned it to the inbox. You can also scan directly to your Mac address book. If I want to put this in my address book, I can simply take it and drag it and drop it, and immediately it's in your address book. It's not a sync operation. It's simply there. You can actually see your whole Mac address book, not just the things you scanned, everything that's in there. We do similar things for receipts, which is very popular for people who have to do expense reports or keeping track of receipts for taxes. And receipts are sort of even better because we have a lot of proprietary image cleanup that can take, a typical receipt can be folded, wrinkled, thermal paper, folded. We actually will take a receipt. We have a very high quality algorithm that can actually clean up the image, not just convert it to black and white, but take what is relatively, you'll see kind of a faded image here, and turn it into a really clean black and white one. And of course, once it's in a PDF like this, it's never going to fade. In this case, once again, we were able to pick up that the vendor was Nordstrom, the date, the amount that you paid for it with a debit card, general retail. We've got pretty good organizational things. Our software is very similar to, for instance, iTunes or iWork. If you've worked with any of those applications, you'll be familiar with it. You can create your own folders for organizing things, for contacts, for documents. One of the new things in version 3.0, based on user requests, is we now have hierarchical folders. You can have subfolders, just as you would in the file system. You can also take anything that you ever scanned here, can simply be dragged out, and you can drop this directly into a piece of email or into the file system. Anywhere that you could drag a PDF file, you can drag one of our items. Because what we've actually done is created a very high-resolution PDF with all the text that was recognized. So that also means it's searchable via Spotlight. It's fully integrated even if you don't use our application. If you've ever scanned with us, you can search for things that you've scanned via Spotlight, and if you choose it from Spotlight, it'll open the application. It'll even go directly to that item and open it up for you. So, the last thing I kind of want to show you is we're doing most of this work so far in the main view. That's the item view. We also have a kind of an iPhoto-like icon view, so you can look at a whole bunch of things all at once, make them large, make them small. And because we're a good Mac app, of course, you have to have a cover flow style view. You can search for things besides Spotlight directly within our app just by typing in the search box. Another thing we have is like iTunes, you can actually browse. So if I want to quickly go in and just see all of the receipts that were from Lowe's, I can quickly do that just like that. Switch it to focus just on the Nordstrom's receipts. I can even look at receipts by amount. So you can focus in on, you might have 50 receipts, but you're most interested on the ones that are, $100 and up. It's very simple just to browse and focus only on the highest value receipts. seats. So that's pretty much a very quick overview of our software. Can I answer any other questions?
Yeah, I especially like the idea of when it comes to business cards and that kind of thing that I can scan with an inbox that I don't have to force them straight to my address book, because I may just want a record, but I don't want them added to my contacts and cluttering them up. So.
Right, and we try to be flexible on that, because some people do, particularly you come to a show like this, you might get a stack of business cards this high. You don't necessarily want, all of those in your address book. So we give you the flexibility. You can manage them within us and then drag them to the address box, or just work with them directly in us.
Now you have a couple scanners. This is the one we're talking about now, but you have a desktop full-size scanner as well.
Correct. This is the Neat mobile scanner, which lists for $200. We also sell the software by itself. If you have a ScanSnap or a scanner from HP or Canon, you can buy the software alone for $79. And actually over here, if you want to take a peek or just look at the big wall display, this is our Neat Desk scanner. It's an ADF unit, 25 pages a minute duplex scanner. This scanner is $400. So.
And I guess if you buy the scanner, the software comes with it.
Yes, the software comes with all three versions. We sell, basically the software alone or the software with our scanners, either the mobile scanner or the desktop scanner.
Looks very nice. It really does. Have you had a good show so far?
We've had a great show. The attendance has been awesome, Apple or no Apple. So
there you go. Mark, it's great to see you. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Thank you very much, Chuck. Have a great show.
You too. Oh, and the website?
The website is www.neatco.com.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Take care.
I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices TV on the show floor at Macworld 2010. We'll be back again with more. Thanks for watching. Take Control Books are media sponsors of MacVoices TV at Macworld 2010. See their selection of ebooks at takecontrolbooks.com. MacVoices TV is part of the MacVoices Group and a member of Mac Level 10.